Okay, I'm going to talk through the lab key of Unit 7, Lab 3. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do this one in class either, but I do have a video and I'll be making a reference to that as we go. But for primer, number one, you're driving down the highway and a bug splatters on your windshield. Which is greater, the force of the bug on the windshield or the force of the windshield on the bug? It's going to seem weird, but they are the same. And this is actually Newton's third law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So as that semi or that vehicle is going down the road, if a bug hits the windshield, that bug gets destroyed, but the car doesn't. But the force of the car on the bug and the bug on the car, they're going to be the same. And later on in your life, you're going to learn more about momentum and how that will show you that the forces are the same. Then number two goes on and talks about a rubber band. Hold a rubber band between your fingers. If I pull with my left one, as I pull with my left one, my right one feels the force, and the force is going to be in the opposite direction. Number three, pull harder with your left hand. So as I pull harder, the harder you pull on the left hand, the greater the force is applied on the right hand. And it's actually the same whether I pull this way or that way. As I pull, these forces are going to balance out. And as we take a look at the graph that is produced when we have our two hooks and our green in between, I'm going to play a little bit.
Pull them apart.
As they get pulled apart,
we can see what happens and how
that's going to show you that one goes up, the other one goes down. The forces are equal and an opposite direction. And how does it change with a rubber band? Well, the rubber band is going to be pretty much the same thing, but it's a lot smoother. And
as I pull them apart, you can see what.
So the rubber band is just going to make things a little bit smoother. Number three, is there any way to pull your partner's force sensor without your partner's force sensor pulling back? No, there's not, unless your lab partner lets go. Then we take and we move these into each other, and your drawing is probably going to be different than mine, but this is...
2 says that we're supposed to take and put bumpers on. And what it wants, I'm going to hold this one still, and I'm going to bump this one into it. So I will hit collect, and I'll hold one still, and I will bump the other one into it. And as we have time, I will...
Okay. So it should have been a little bit probably more rounded. But do the results differ from pushing and pulling? Not really. What it shows is that those objects, as they come together, that the forces are equal and in opposite direction. I hope this helps a little bit when it comes to Unit 7, Lab 3. I'm not going to lie, this was much cooler and more enjoyable if you sat in the back of the room and did it. But hopefully at some point in time, you'll get to experience this in a real physics setting. Have a great day.